I'm Reece Coleman, Waterways and Wetlands Research Manager at Melbourne Water. We manage some 24,000 kilometres of waterways across Melbourne, so it's a large area. As part of that management responsibility, we need to understand where animals such as fish, platypus, frogs, water birds, where do they live so that we can protect them.
Traditional monitoring methods for detecting platypus and fish involved electrofishing or netting in waterways overnight to understand our populations in these waterways.
Well, what we've eliminated is that working in the dark along waterways, having to get in the water where there's risks of slipping, tripping, drowning. In the case of electrofishing, which is one standard survey technique for fishing, there's a risk of electrocution.
Environmental DNA, or eDNA for short, is a new innovative technique that's much simpler and easier to detect populations of fish and platypus in our waterways. It simply involves collecting a water sample in a water bottle and then pushing that water sample through a filter, and that filter goes off to a lab to be tested.
When we take a water sample, what we're really looking for is the DNA that is left behind by different species that have been in the water. And then we run that through some tests in the lab to determine what species left that DNA behind.
We've compared traditional survey methods to eDNA and how it performs. It takes 8 to 10 nights of trapping to be as confident as taking 2 or 3 samples of water with eDNA in 20 or 30 minutes.
We can be sure that when they're out in the field now that the risk of them around waterways is greatly reduced.